Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Unlock Psychology with Shweta, and I really would like to welcome you all on my channel, and also want to apologize for not being able to found for such a long time. How are you all doing? I hope that you're all keeping safe and sound and healthy and happy. Also, you all are hopefully in a great and good health. Um, I'm also keeping quite nice and good. Hi, Kushi. How are you doing, dear? Thank you for joining me today on my live session after such a long time. I know, guys, it has been the longest time that I have not been there on my YouTube channel, and I'm sure you all know the reason as well. Um, Hi, Anamika. How are you doing? I'm very well. I'm absolutely doing great. Uh, Hi, Honor Gamer. I'm good. How are you doing? So yes. I just thought, let's catch up with you all after such a long period of time. Understand what are you all up to? How's it going? Is there any way I can be of any help to you all? How can we work this throughout? So this is the reason I decided to do a live session with you all today. Kushi is saying, "Ma'am, कल psychology का practical है Sony's attitude." Oh, that's a very simple test, yeah. Matlab, just make sure that you read your manual very nicely. Once you have an idea about Sony's attitude scale, there's nothing as such that you cannot do about it. It's an absolute easy peasy test that you have. Scale क्या होता है, attitude क्या होता है, what are different types of attitude, how can you change the attitudes, how can you modify the attitudes, what are the factors which influences the attitude, how many statements are there, how can you do the analysis of data in Sodi's attitude scale, and what more you can be asked. You can be asked about the difference between attitude and opinion. Yes, very important. You can be asked this as well, like how is opinion different from an attitude, the three components of attitude. So these are the basic information, Kushi, that you should know about the practical, and I think these are the only expected questions that you should be preparing yourself for. So I hope you've got the gist. मतलब कोई भी practical की तैयारी हम किस तरह से कर सकते हैं. This is basically the crux of it. This is basically how we function, and this is basic questions जो से related होते हैं वो हम as a examiner पूछते हैं. ठीक है? You're most welcome, dear. Guys, just a gentle reminder in case you don't know, you can also catch up with me on my Instagram handle, which is at the rate Unlock Psychology. And I also do come live in there as well. So, there are times like yesterday, I was live on my Instagram handle and I wasn't live in here. So, you can find that out. Okay. Moving on to something that I want to, ask from you all. Ki, टर्म टू के एग्जाम की तैयारी कैसी चल रही है बॉस? हाउ इज इट गोइंग? हाय हर्षिता, हाउ आर यू डूइंग डियर? सो टर्म टू की तैयारी कैसी चल रही है बताओ दोस्तों. हाउ इज इट गोइंग? हाउ आर यू? आई नो द डेट शीट हैज बीन द ग्रेटेस्ट डिसअपॉइंटमेंट फॉर a lot of you because itna late exam, man, who keeps it so late? So oh, hi, Keshav. I have got my practical cults cat. Oh, that's the easiest one. So best wishes for that. Kushi, best wishes to you as well. Ajay Bhattnagar is saying, hi Ajay, I'm very well. Thank you for asking me, and I'm doing absolutely good, healthy, and superb. Follow back bhi milega. Oh, Kushi, that's a little tough one. Okay, that may not be possible, dear. So yeah, so how's it going, guys? How's your term 2 preparation going on? क्या कर रहे हो? कैसी पढ़ाई चल रही है? What do you think? How can I help you out with your term 2 exam preps? Because मुझे ये समझने की बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है, because as you all know that I've been a little off from my channel for quite some time, so I need to get back on track and need your help for that. I'm a psychology graduate, Soumya is saying, and I'm doing masters from distance and need to work. Can I still apply for some entry level jobs? Please help. So yes, Soumya, you can apply. Okay, बट सर्टन इंस्टीट्यूशंस इन सर्टन प्लेसेस जहाँ पे गाइडलाइन बहुत ही ज़्यादा स्ट्रिक्ट और रिजिड होती है, वहाँ पे इट मे नॉट बी पॉसिबल फॉर यू टू क्रैक अ जॉब, बट देर आर इंस्टीट्यूशन एंड प्लेसेस हु आर क्वाइट फ्लेक्सिबल and who would want, so expect a less package because your qualification is not complete yet. So essay institution who are like trying to save upon some amount of money, they certainly will hire you. So yes, look out for jobs. I upload the opportunities on my handle. I upload the opportunities internships on my Instagram handle as well. So again, a reminder. हर्षिता is saying, मैम मैं एग्जाम हॉल में जाकर नर्वस हो जाती हूँ आंसर लिखते समय. हर्षिता, the crux is that you need to practice as many times as you can. Just, you know, close the doors, sit in a room, write down for next 1.5 hour or 2 hours your paper completely and give it to your teacher. Ask her to check it for you, or or if you know it कि कहाँ पे उसके आंसर्स अच्छे लिखे हैं या सॉल्व क्वेश्चन पेपर कहीं पर होते हैं. जैसे सैम्पल पेपर भी सॉल्व हमारा सीबीएसई रिलीज करता है, तो जब वो पेपर अटेम्प्ट कर लोगी तो सॉल्व सैम्पल पेपर खोल के देखो कि वहां पर जो पॉइंट्स मेंशन किए थे वो तुमने लिखे हैं कि नहीं लिखे. वी गेट नर्वस बिकॉज we are not confident ourselves. Okay, so we need to crack the code, we need to build the confidence, build the self-esteem, and that you can do only with the help of practice. So do it as much as possible, not only for psychology but for other subjects as well, dear. Okay, I hope that helps, Harshita. Kushi, oh Kushi, thank you so much. Yes. He's just fell asleep, and I decided कि अगर वो सोएगा नहीं तो I'm gonna just change the time of my live session here and there. But thankfully he fell asleep right on time, and hence I'm here also right on time with you all. So thank you so much for your wishes. So we have to conduct on ourselves. So any tips for writing the interpretation and discussion? My score is 43. Uh, you don't need tips in anything for writing the interpretation and discussion, because जो interpretation or discussion तुमको teacher ने लिखवाई हुई है practical में, you have to just use the same, change the score, write the different interpretation, and just finish it off. There's nothing tough in it. There's nothing very uh, you know um, different in it. So relax, कुछ भी ऐसा नहीं है. Just chill. जो लिखवाया है स्कूल टीचर ने उसको देख करके, उसका एक सैंपल लेकर के उसको अपने रिजल्ट्स के अकॉर्डिंग मॉडिफाई कर लेना. दैट्स इट. डोंट टेक द टोल. Please make a video of more sample papers. Yes, Anamika, I have that in mind already, so I'm going to be doing that. As you know, I've been busy, so yeah, certainly now I'm going to do it for sure in future. Ajay is saying, ma'am, can you tell the important questions and concepts of all the chapter of term 2 psychology, please? So Ajay, uh, so I am going to be doing that. I'm going to be discussing all the question answers for each chapter wise, and what type of question you can expect. Okay, but at the same time, Ajay, it is very hard to say कि यही question आएंगे. Maybe till last year I could have said it क्योंकि 10 साल से इतना इतना एक्सपेक्टेड पैटर्न ऑफ एग्जामिनेशन था ना कि आप प्रिडिक्ट कर सकते थे. बट दिस ईयर बीइंग अ न्यू ईयर, बीइंग अ first time, it's not quite possible to actually strike the right question and say कि यही वाला particular question तैयार कर लेना. But still, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to try my best to actually jot down the questions from each chapter and let you all know कि ये expected questions हैं, इनकी तैयारी करना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है, and do not ignore these questions. So maybe that I can do. Yeah. Ananya Mazumdar is saying, ma'am, I have psychology practical on the topic 16 PF, and can you tell me what are the probable Viva questions? So you should know, why do we call it 16 PF? What is a 16 PF? Who made 16 PF? What all dimension does it assess? What exactly does it assess? What is the age group on which we use it? What do you mean by personality? What are different types of personality? You should also know the difference between types and trait personality. You should know the different ways of assessing personality. You should also know if 16 PF is a direct or indirect method, and if it's a direct method, then what are the indirect method? how many statements are there in 16 PF. So basically, open your chapter number 2, go on assessment of personality. There's 16 personality का पूरा description वहाँ पे दिया गया है. उसको पढ़ो, उसको learn करो. What are the other tests along with 16 PF that we use? It's a self-administered test. It is a um, it's a test which can be conducted on groups. So there are basically various characteristics of this test. So what I want is that you people to be actually aware of it. So if Ananya, you prepare all of these parts for your 16 PF Viva, I think you'll sail through really well tomorrow. So best wishes to you as well. Ma'am, according to you, what will be the requirement for BA Psychology Honors for Delhi University? So, Yanchika, apparently for this year onwards, Delhi University is going to have entrance examination called COCET, and we are waiting for the guidelines. I've been releasing the video on the same. So far, what we've come to know कि एग्जाम जो है दो पार्ट में होगा, एक होगा जनरल एप्टीट्यूड और एक होगा सब्जेक्ट स्पेसिफिक. ठीक है. सो जो सब्जेक्ट स्पेसिफिक होगा उसमें 11-12 ही माना जाएगा. 11-12 का जो सिलेबस होगा वही कंसिडर किया जाएगा. सो मेक श्योर दैट यू प्रिपेयर फॉर दैट ओनली. एज फार एज आई कम टू नो कि जो वेटेज है फॉर योर क्लास 12th एग्जामिनेशन, उसके बारे में अभी तक कुछ ज़्यादा बातचीत नहीं की गई है. सो आई एम नॉट क्वाइट श्योर इफ योर क्लास 12th एग्जाम्स रिजल्ट्स विल हैव एनी वैल्यू फॉर योर एडमिशंस इन DU or not. So I think we're gonna wait for that. We're gonna still wait for official guidelines to come on that. Okay. वाइवा के टाइम कोई क्वेश्चन ना आए तो सिचुएशन को कैसे हैंडल करें? कुछ वेरी नाइस क्वेश्चन. देयर आर लॉट ऑफ टाइम व्हेन दिस हैपेंस. सो you can, the best way is, rather than beating the bush around, the best thing is ki you should be very upfront. Tell your examiner that, ma'am, I'm not quite confident about the question. It would be really nice if you can ask me something else. There's no harm. Okay, you can always miss out a question or a two, and you are, trust me, never considered कि ये तो बच्चा बहुत ही डल है. ऐसा नहीं होता, क्योंकि कई बार ड्यू टू द फैक्ट कि आप नर्वस हो, आप भूल गए हो, आप कंफ्यूज हो गए हो, इट इज़ क्वाइट नेचुरल एंड नॉर्मल फॉर चिल्ड्रन टू एक्चुअली मिस आउट ऑन एन आंसर. सो द बेस्ट वे इज कि इरिटेट मत करो अपने एग्जामिनर को. जस्ट बी वेरी ओपन, जस्ट बी वेरी transparent. Tell your examiner that, ma'am, I don't feel quite confident about it. It would be nice if you can ask me something else. So usually कई examiners बोल देते हैं, अच्छा tell us what do you think, which portion are you more comfortable in. तो वो कभी कभी ऐसे पूछ लेते हैं. कई बार जो है वो अपनी मर्जी से ही कोई और टॉपिक पे चले जाते हैं. सो नथिंग टू वरी. अनदर वे इज कि ट्राई कर लो आंसर देना. मतलब कि just try and at the end say that, ma'am, I don't feel very, basically what I want is just be honest. Honesty is the best policy when you sit for your viva, because anyways you cannot run away, anyways you cannot hide, anyways you cannot via any means you cannot actually um, what can I say, that you cannot misguide your examiner. So it's better कि सच बोल दो जाके boss. पिछला करिए. थैंक यू. यंशिका, रिक्वायरमेंट फॉर BA साइकोलॉजी ऑनर्स फॉर दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी. बताया तो यंशिका, वी जस्ट डिस्कस्ड. केशव इज सेइंग अभी तक. ऑलराइट, थैंक यू, कांग्रेचुलेशंस ऑन बीइंग मदर. थैंक यू केशव, थैंक यू so very much. Will general aptitude, yes Yanchika, it will be compulsory as far as I know. मैम ये वीडियो यूट्यूब पे रहेगी? यस 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 खुशी. सो वंस आई एंड द स्ट्रीम, it is going to be there on my channel. You can go on my channel, you can go on the live section, and you will find all the videos in there. In fact, not only this, in past I've made so many more videos on my YouTube which were live, wherein I discuss so many viva questions, so many generic viva questions. So all of those videos are already there on my channel. In case you want to see them specifically, you can actually go ahead and watch them. Ajay, you're most welcome. Ananya, you're most welcome. If there's anything, please shoot your questions. I feel so nice. मतलब कि literally मैं बहुत टाइम बाद socialize कर रही हूँ, virtual socialize कर रही हूँ. So बड़ा अच्छा लग रहा है. और it's quite a feeling, क्योंकि यार कई मतलब कि your life changes, once you step in different phase of your life. So yeah, this is what is happening to me as well. That my life has completely taken a upside down change, or a complete shift. So yes, I'm trying to get back in my schedule, though it gets tough, but then I think hopefully in coming time I'll be able to manage all of it. Hi, Vishwas. Good evening. Good evening, Vishwas. How are you doing, dear? So yes, this is what I have to say. So it can be seen that in terms of practical, you people are quite sorted, right? काफी सही चल रहा है, एक एक प्रैक्टिकल आ रहा है, मोस्टली सब कर ही ले रहे हैं. जिसने मुझे फीडबैक लिख के भेजा है या बताया है, they're all quite happy and quite content with how things are going with their um, how things are going with their practicals. So I'm also very happy with that. As far as term two exams are concerned, guys, we're going to have your sample paper discussion. And there are two things that I so far have decided in my mind that I'm going to do. एक, मैं sample paper discuss करूँगी with you all, okay? एंड टू, मैं डिस्कस करूंगी कि चैप्टर वाइज, यानी कि चैप्टर 4, 5, 6, 7 में से कौन से क्वेश्चंस हैं जो बनते हैं और जो आपसे पूछे जा सकते हैं. सो दिस इज व्हाट आई हैव डिसाइडेड. इफ देयर इज एनीथिंग एल्स दैट यू थिंक आई शुड डू, प्लीज मुझे बताओ जल्दी से, सो दैट मैं अपना लिस्ट ऑफ वर्क में उसको भी ऐड कर लूँ एंड अकॉर्डिंगली मैं अपना एक प्लान ऑफ एक्शन तैयार करूँ, सो दैट यू ऑल कैन गेट मैक्सिमम बेनिफिट आउट ऑफ इट. What kind of a question can be asked on a mental health checklist practical? Mental health checklist practical. What kind of a practical is that? Yanshika, could you please throw some light on that? I'll be more than happy. Sandeep कह रहा है कि ma'am, what is this RCI approved colleges? Is it mandatory to course from these colleges? What specific course, Sandeep, are you referring to? First of all, you tell me that RCI approved colleges are important, but it depends what you're actually trying to do. So first, please tell me, and then I'm going to speak more on that. Ma'am, my practical is already done. It was easy. Fantastic, Harshita. That's a wonderful thing. I hope my earlier videos have helped you to an extent. If they haven't, then I'm sorry. If they have, then great. My practical went well. It was actually last week. Fantastic. Ma'am, sorry, attitude practical may external chapter एटीट्यूड में से भी कुछ पूछेंगे. यस यस पूछेंगे. दिस इज द रीजन व्हेन आई सेड इट ना, तो मैंने बोला नहीं था कि एटीट्यूड फॉर्म कैसे होते हैं, चेंज कैसे होते हैं. तो बैलेंस टेक्निक और वो सारी जितनी टेक्निक है, टू स्टेप कॉन्सेप्ट, ये जो है कॉग्निटिव डिसोनेंस, फॉर्म कैसे होते हैं, ये सब करना जरूरी है फॉर यू. ओके, सो एमएससी इन क्लिनिकल साइकोलॉजी. अच्छा संदीप, देखो, देयर आर 2-3 थिंग्स दैट आई वुड लाइक टू डिस्कस विद यू. पहले तो एमएससी क्लिनिकल साइकोलॉजी या कोई भी साइकोलॉजी कर लो, वो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आरसीआई एफिलिएटेड नहीं होंगे, वो यूजीसी एफिलिएटेड होंगे. ठीक है, तो आपकी यूनिवर्सिटी को यूजीसी से एफिलिएशन मिलना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. एमएससी करने के बाद वैसे भी कोई क्लिनिकल साइकोलॉजिस्ट बनता नहीं है. टू बिकम अ क्लिनिकल साइकोलॉजिस्ट एट द मोमेंट, एमफिल इज मैंडेटरी एट द मोमेंट. ओके, एंड आरसीआई मुझे नहीं पता कि आप, आई एम वेरी श्योर दो कि आपको मास्टर्स अनटिल एंड अनलेस इट्स एन इंटीग्रेटेड कोर्स. ओके, तो अगर वो इंटीग्रेटेड कोर्स नहीं है तो आपको अपने आप को एनरोल करना पड़ेगा फॉर एमफिल इन ऑर्डर टू अचीव योर डिग्री इन क्लिनिकल साइकोलॉजी. ठीक है, एंड दैट्स व्हेन यू गेट योर आरसीआई नंबर, विच इज अ रिहैबिलिटेशन काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया. वहां से आपको एक प्रैक्टिस का नंबर मिलता है, विच यू यूज as in when you do any kind of an assessment. Okay, so this is something that you get when you do that, but I don't think for your MSc and all that what you're saying, RCI approved college, वो इतना mandatory मुझे नहीं पता है कि नहीं है, but UGC से approval होना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है, ये तुम्हें देखना है. ठीक है, हर्षिता कहती है oh fantastic Harshita, I'm glad that it made some difference. Can you please make a video on important psychological test of term 2, chapter class 12? I mean, majorly जो भी practicals आते हैं, more or less on a broader perspective, which is like AISS, CAT, self concept, ये सारे तो मैं already बना ही चुकी हूँ. But I'll see, in case there are few that I've missed out, I'm gonna make a video because I'll see. I mean, that's quite some time taking, so I'll try. I meant in our Viva, there will be a question related to term 2, or the external will be asking question related to our practicals. For Example, we have to write a practical or mental health checklist. So basically, Anshika, you will be asked the questions related to your practical only. ठीक है? So for example, मुझे जैसे बोला कि सोडीज जो था वो यहाँ से आया था. क्या कहते हैं? सोडीज जो है वो टर्म 2 के सिलेबस का पार्ट है, राइट? तो आपको टर्म 2 का सिलेबस की तैयारी करनी ही पड़ेगी. वो सोडी एटीट्यूड स्केल वाला चैप्टर, सोडी कह रही हूँ, एटीट्यूड वाला जो चैप्टर है उसको पढ़ना पड़ेगा, उसके इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स को लर्न करना पड़ेगा, उन सबको लर्न करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है? ऑन द कंट्री जैसे 16 पीएफ आया, तो 16 पीएफ जो है टर्म 1 के सिलेबस से रिलेटेड है, तो आपको टर्म 1 का सिलेबस चैप्टर 2 लर्न करना पड़ेगा, या रीलर्न करना पड़ेगा, या रिवाइज करना पड़ेगा, या जो भी आपको करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है? सो व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू टेल यू इज कि क्वेश्चंस आएंगे फ्रॉम द प्रैक्टिकल दैट यू आर डूइंग, बी इट दैट प्रैक्टिकल इज फ्रॉम टर्म 1 और फ्रॉम टर्म 2, दैट डजंट मैटर. ठीक है? आई होप दैट हेल्प्स यू, अंशिका. आप लाइव कब आते हो? सो मनोज, इट्स क्वाइट अ डिबेटेबल थिंग राइट नाउ. पहले मैं हर थर्सडे को लाइव करती थी, बट due to, of course, some circumstances in my own personal life, I am not been able to come live at a regular interval. So I'm here live after a very very long period of time. I want to be a psychology teacher. Then, with specialization in master is beneficial. You can go for anything that you like, because to become a teacher, you need not have to have any specific specialization. So go for whatever you feel like doing. Okay. Uh, Krishnangi. Hi, ma'am. Wanted your guidance how to do your term 2. I face a lot in chapter. Okay, no problem, Krishnangi. I've already made a plan of action, and I think in coming time I'll be uploading a few videos which is related to important questions. You can do that, and I think that's going to help you how to prepare. Okay. मोस्ट वेलकम मैम. मेरे वाइवा में तो क्लास 11th का भी पूछा डीप ब्रीफिंग एंड ऑल. हाँ, वो सी बेसिकली दैट्स बेसिक अंडरस्टैंडिंग ना कि क्या वो होते हैं योर दिस थिंग, what do you call it, ethics and all of that. So ये एक बहुत बेसिक इन्फॉर्मेशन है. ठीक है? तो कॉमन क्वेश्चन का भी एक वीडियो मेरे चैनल पे ऑलरेडी बना हुआ है. जस्ट गो वॉच दैट वीडियो, इट्स गोना हेल्प यू. मैम वीक में एक बार तो लाइव आया करो प्लीज. आई एम गोना ट्राई दैट मनोज. मेरी अब से पूरी कोशिश रहेगी कि मैं पूरा हफ्ते में एक दिन लाइव करने की जरूर कोशिश करूंगी, बिकॉज एज आई सेड दैट मेरी पर्सनल लाइफ काफी अपसाइड डाउन चल रही थी, because of which I have not been able to do things at a regular interval that I should have been doing it. So, of course, but certainly in the coming time, I'm going to be trying my best to be there for you all as much as I can. Okay? Hi, Tanya. Good evening. How are you doing, dear? So I'm enjoying it, yaar. After such a long time, I've come live and I've got so much of audience. I've got so many children. I've got so many of you who are asking me questions. So I'm very happy about it. Ma'am, are you practicing counselor in bed? Okay. I do practice counseling, but at the moment, because of my own personal circumstances, I'm not doing it physically anywhere. Yes, if it's an online demand basis, I'm certainly available, but not anywhere else, in a physical setup currently. So, yeah, that's not a thing happening somewhere. Um, Kushi, what did you write and delete? I'm like quite curious to know. Okay, so if there's anything, guys, just a gentle reminder that you want to ask, you want to discuss, you want to talk about, feel free, jot it down, let me know. Okay, so that's how things are going on, and I'm very happy कि इतने दिन बाद भी आओ अगर, और आपको उतना ही प्यार और उतना ही सपोर्ट एंड उतनी ही acknowledgement मिलता है from all walks of areas. It feels so wonderful. uh, that's nice, Kushi. Where are you studying? That's wonderful. So it's very important, abhi to time has changed so much now. If you see, and especially with to children of your age, who are not so young, who are not so old, it is very important कि आप जो है उनके दोस्त बन के उनको चीजें सिखाएं. If you actually trying to become their teacher and preacher, it is very hard to actually make it's very hard actually for children to grasp what you're trying to tell them. So बहुत ज़रूरी है. It's a demand of the time, of the era, of the situation, that you change your style, that you change your pattern, that you bring in those new patterns and new ways of communicating with the children, and actually be in their shoe instead of expecting them to be in your shoe. So या सर्टेनली ये एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है. तो अभी आज की डेट में you'll find a lot of teachers who are like that, who want to be your friend and teach you instead of your teacher and teach you. So ये बहुत ज़रूरी भी है. एंड आई एम श्योर यू वुड रिलेट. एक टीचर होगी जो सिर्फ आएगी, पढ़ाएगी, स्ट्रिक्ट रहेगी. ऑन द कंट्री एक टीचर होगी जो आएगी, इंटरेक्ट करेगी, आपको समझने की कोशिश करेगी. योर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू will matter to her. So you would understand, you would feel ki, oh yeah, you would feel like attending her classes, listening to her, knowing her. So that makes a difference, I believe. And I think we have to uh, be on that direction now. Yes, Ajay. I'm also associated with the school. I work in a city called Bombay. So I'm working in Mumbai currently. So yes, I am. I was earlier settled in Delhi, then in Kolkata, and now in Mumbai. So yeah, all around the country I've been traveling so far. Okay, guys, it has been wonderful interacting with you all, and I think I thoroughly enjoyed. I thoroughly loved having that social interaction, that virtual interaction with you all. And I hope to see you all soon next week. I'm going to try my best to be there on a live session next week as well, or maybe to release a video ASAP for you all to actually, so that you all can check out the new sample papers and new ways of attempting the paper. Okay, so this is me on my channel, which is Unlock Psychology with Shweta, and I hope you all are keeping safe, nice, and healthy. I'm gonna see you all super soon. Till then, you guys, please do take care of yourself and keep watching my channel. Okay? And do shower your love, okay? Bye, Ajay, and bye everyone else who's been watching me on my channel. Bye, guys. Take care.